What is up, guys? Welcome to my mini series. I'm going to call it A Touch of Modern, because what we're going to do is do some modern upgrades on my TJ here. So it's going to be a three-part series. First part, we'll be installing this double DIN radio and dash kit. I already have the radio just flushed in there because last night when I got the radio, I went ahead and just trimmed it just a little bit to make it fit a little bit better, because the radio was 7.1 inches instead of 7 inches, but it's alright. It's looking pretty sick. So that's going to be one part of the series. The other part is going to be wiring in an amplifier for my subs in the back, and I'm also going to amplify my speakers because it's a 4-channel amplifier. And another part of the series will be doing the backup camera. So, without further ado, let's get into it, and I hope you find this helpful. So drop me a like, and this will be on a playlist named A Touch of Modern, so you can watch all three parts or just watch the video you want to see of which thing you want to get some install tips for. So don't go anywhere. There's going to be a great mini series. So guys, here is the radio. It's actually an Android system with Apple CarPlay and some of the neat features, built-in navigation, and I will go all through them in this video, and we will pull the old radio out and the old dash piece out, switch over to vents, and we will be ready to rock and roll with the new setup and get that wired. So first off, guys, I'm going to go ahead and pull this piece off, and then get this piece off and pull out the old radio, and I'll get into the wiring of the new system once I get this all stripped out, and I have to cut away a little piece of plastic behind here so the double DIN sits in there right. So once I get it stripped out, I will show you the next clip of the next step. But it's pretty simple. Just going to pop this up and pull this off. So I think you guys can handle that, just to keep this video under 15 minutes. Alright guys, so I got the dash stripped now. I got to take this bracket off from the old radio. That's about it. I put the vents on the new dash kit, and here is the wiring harness that came with the dash kit. This dash kit I'll leave linked in the description below, but this is going to be for the new radio that also has its own wiring kit, but this just helps you connect to the factory harness. And so I saw with some people's rigs that this had to be cut. I just sized it up, and with the faceplate on, I'm pretty sure I can actually fit it without cutting that, just because it's not like the long wide double DINs. It's kind of flat on the back, like it's like it's not too thick like a long radio like over there. But if that changes and I have to cut that, I will let you know. But we're about to start wiring, so stay tuned. Guys, this is just to show you that this radio does fit. As of right now, I'll see if that changes along the way, but right now it looks like it does fit without having to cut that plastic piece out of the way. I think that's just because of the way the face on this radio is designed in the back. The dash kit also came with these pieces that go behind your vent controls to push them forward, so they're out like the way they should be, and to fill that gap up in there. So I'm going to go ahead and just put those spacers behind this first, and then we will get into the wiring. So here are those pieces that just bring this part out a little bit further so everything sits flush on the dash. So they were pretty easy to install. Next, I'm going to remove these two things and start with the wiring. So guys, I got those old makeshift mounting brackets out, and I just simply click these into the existing wiring harness for the radio, and the one that came with it is this one, and most of it is actually just going along with colors. And if you're wiring in, like I'm going to do subwoofers and stuff, and the reverse camera, all of them are all labeled, so it's actually a pretty simple install. But I'm going to film it in case you guys have any questions and we're thinking about doing this for yourself. Alrighty guys, so it's time to start wiring up our radio, and the Scotch wire I already have wired up. So I want to see once I turn it on to make sure these connections are what they're supposed to be. But these are my subwoofer wires, my rearview camera wire, my amp control wire, and I have this microphone wire. So I plug into here, just so I have this little mic up by the dash, so people can hear me better while I'm doing the hands-free radio. I'll show you guys where I put that in case you didn't see it. I'll bang it a little lower, but it's this little microphone. So now when I get the unit, so this is our unit. I'll show you guys that again. Once it's all wired up, I'll go into detail more about it. And now, this is where we start matching our colors. So, if you can see, I'll try to zoom in a little bit. Everything's color coded, like this white wire with the black. Obviously those go together, because there's white and black stripes on both of them. Basically, I'm just going to go along with the wire and harness, that adapter that I got with the dash kit, and the wire and harness that came with the radio, and just start wiring them up. I believe this brown one was my parking brake. What key to? Pull this wire up, see what happens. There's actually words on the wiring kit. And this, I think that's pretty cool how not only that they're color coded, but they're also labeled on both the radio and the new wiring harness. This is the dimmer wire, so the radio lights up. What I did before that was one of the 12-volt wires. So this pink one that says reverse. Not sure if this could do with the backup camera and that red wire, if that's one way of wiring up, but we'll see once we get moving. Like once I connect the radio, we'll find it. So, antenna wire. I did wire other radios before, so this ain't my first time, but it's pretty simple. It's colors and labels. And they pre-strip these for you, so you just gotta yank them off, twist them, and tape them. Some people like to use wire caps. I think the tape is just fine, as long as you get a good twist on them. So a few of these are not directly matched. So I believe these are my left speakers, these green ones, and sometimes some of these wires a little bit of trial and error. If something don't work, match them to the other color. If there's multiple colors and they're not really labeled, that's what I do anyway. Just gotta check my old radio for what those wires coming out were.